Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about iOS 16.2 update on iPhone 13. So I've been using iOS 16.2 for now a couple of days, and many of you have asked me regarding the battery performance and the in general overall performance of this iPhone 13. So yes, I've been using iOS 16.2 on my primary device, which is iPhone 13, and in this video let's talk about some of the new features that I missed talking about on my initial video of iOS 16.2 and how overall it is performing with iOS 16.2 update, and also the battery life and the performance. So let's get right into the video. But before that, if you're new here and happen to enjoy this kind of videos on my channel, do give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel. Now with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first things first, let me go to the settings, and if I go to the general and about section, you see that this is iOS 16.2 and this about section looks a little different. I have talked about all the changes, what are the new features you get with iOS 16.2 on the initial video. So if you haven't checked that out, you can go ahead and check that out. One new feature that I missed talking about is regarding this weather application. Now I stay in Bangalore, so it's just gonna pop up the weather information of the Bangalore. Now if I select a time, and as you can see right now it is producing the time as per minute, right? So previously it was for hour basis, it was hourly basis. Now it is showing as per minute by minute. So that's a change I noticed on iOS 16.2 coming from iOS 16.1.2 or 16.1. Now apart from that, the biggest change with iOS 16.2, if you're in India, that's the 5G update. Let's talk about the 5G update, and there's a lot of questions and doubts people are having, and they have asked me through comments and through messages. So first thing first, if you're having iPhone starting from iPhone 12 to iPhone 14 or 14 Pro Max, your iPhone supports 5G. Now if you have updated already to iOS 16.2 and still not able to see the 5G auto or 5G option, that's one of the reasons because you are not using Jio or Airtel if you are in India. As you can see, I'm using Vodafone. It says VI India. Let me just focus. As you can see, it's VI India. So if I go to the settings, cellular and cellular data options, and go to voice and data, as you can see, I only have 3G and 4G and the VoLTE option. I don't have 5G option. Doesn't mean that my device doesn't support 5G. It's because my network carrier, that means the Vodafone, has not implemented 5G across the cities. So it hasn't implemented 5G in India. The other option is if you have already updated to iOS 16.2 and not able to see the 5G option, you are having one of the older devices like iPhone XR or iPhone 11. So many of you have asked me who are having iPhone XR or iPhone 11, they have asked me the simple question: after updating to iOS 16.2, I'm still not able to see the 5G auto or 5G option. That's because iPhone XR and iPhone 11, these older iPhones, does not support 5G. Unfortunately, 5G starts with iPhone 12. So you have to have iPhone 12 and the newer iPhones in order to have the 5G update. So that's one thing I wanted to clarify. Now that's out of the way. Now let's talk about the battery life and performance. First, I'm going to talk about the battery life. So let me go to the battery before I show you the graph and everything. As you can see, the battery health is still 100%, so it hasn't dropped after updating, and I've been using this iPhone 13 for now 6 to 7 months, and the battery health is still 100%. Now if I take a look at this graph for last 24 hours, the screen on time is 2 hours 47 minutes and the screen off time is 55 minutes, and these are the applications that consume the battery life of my iPhone in last 24 hours. Now let's talk about last 10 days, right? So as you can see, for last 10 days the screen on time is 3 hours 17 minutes and the average screen off time is 1 hour 13 minutes, and these are the applications like some of the social media applications and music application and Gmail. All this application I've used and they consumed my battery during last 10 days. So let's take a deeper dive. So if I talk about day before yesterday, I have used my phone till 70%, and for that the screen on and the screen off time are in front of you. The day before that I've used my phone till 80%, and for that I have a screen on time of 4 hour 18 minutes and screen off time of 1 hour 23 minutes. On the days that you are seeing that the screen off time or the screen on or screen off time are less, I had to charge my iPhone twice because after updating to iOS 16.2, I have felt no difference in terms of battery life. So frankly speaking, whatever the battery life I was having with iOS 16.1.2, I'm exactly experiencing the same battery life. Many of you have commented that after updating to iOS 16.2 the battery life have drastically improved, but I haven't noticed such difference. It is the same with my iPhone 13. Now if you have a Pro or Pro Max model, especially with Pro Max model, you have a bigger battery. I mean, the physical battery is bigger than just the regular iPhones, so definitely you will have a good battery life overall. That's regarding the battery. Now let me know in the comment section whether your battery life has been good with iOS 16.2 or you are facing some battery drain issues with iOS 16.2. Now talking about one important aspect which comes generally in the performance overall, there is no such issues with performance. Even with my iPhone 10R on which I have been running iOS 16.3, even the beta softwares, they run actually quite good. There is no issues with that. But one thing I would like to highlight, many of you might be knowing that for last few videos I've been talking about swipe home lag. So basically once you open an application and then just swipe home, there was a lag that was always seen once you just swipe home, not only with the settings or the native applications, any application, it used to happen 5 out of 10 times, and then it was quite bothering for every user, and everyone used to feel like the performance have been downgraded or things like that. Now the good news, at least with me, is that after updating to iOS 16.2, whenever I open settings or any application and if I swipe home, the lag has been drastically reduced. I know there are few users or there are people who have commented on the comment section that after updating to iOS 16.2 as well, they are able to notice the lag while playing games, opening applications and doing swipe home. The lag is still present. I wouldn't say it is 100% resolved, but I can say definitely, as I've been using this for now 5 to 6 days. After using for 5 to 6 days, I can definitely tell you, if it had to return, it would have definitely returned by now. But after using it for a couple of days, I can say that it is partially resolved. Yes, all the time I'm not facing that lag, and the situation what was there before updating to iOS 16.2, it's a lot better after updating to iOS 16.2. Now talking about in general performance, the performance is good. There are many applications, as you can see, I use all this travel application, and especially with the banking application, there are no app crashes. Especially I could notice on this iPhone 13 with iOS 16.2. For your reference, again I ran the Geekbench 5 after using this for a couple of days, and as you can see, the Geekbench 5 scores are really good, and the single core score for this iPhone 13 is 1745 and the multi-core score is 4610. Let me know in the comment section if you are using Geekbench 5 or any of the iPhones on iOS 16.2, what are the benchmark scores for you in the comments below. So then again, through this video I just wanted to talk about, it's kind of a follow-up video you could say, wherein I generally talk about the battery life and performance of a specific software update. So through this video I just wanted to update you guys, iOS 16.2 has been an important update, and if you still have not updated to iOS 16.2, I strongly recommend that you do update to iOS 16.2. Not only if you want 5G, it will help you with that, it contains some of the important security features as well. So for the security features alone, you should update to iOS 16.2. So then again, that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel. Your one like and one subscription means a lot to me and give me a lot of motivation to make more such content on YouTube. Now with that being said, I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.